Welcome Galactic family. Lately, I have read Korean's messages that are undoubtedly the most informative in the current times, covering the next few years. Generally, they focus on the changes that have been going on since the end of the last age, in 2012, and the many more changes to come, including the path to ascension. The messages are clear in stating that we should literally forget what they taught us before 2012, when a new paradigm began, revealing many truths that, so far, have not been disclosed to us. For me, it seems quite clear that we have what we might call an opportunity to move the old path to the new, if we wish to move to the higher dimensions, to get out of the lower vibrations and the need for reincarnation. With that in mind, I am putting together extracts from recent Korean messages that relate to innate, which is probably something new to many of you. It is important that you try to adapt your thoughts to whatever is necessary to follow the new path to higher levels of vibration. Innate is programmed for spiritual survival. It comes from within each of us. It is all that comes from the inner God. The spontaneous remission performed by the innate, but which, however, will not work where there is a negative response. Innate wants what is good for you and makes you feel comfortable. It is connected to your higher self and to the Akashic record of the human being. Your brain is what keeps you alive. Make the following statements out loud today: I will release things that do not work, or keep me from moving forward. Also say, I release anything that defines what I am that is not majestic for my body, or say to the innate aloud, today, I release all the things of my Akashic that prevent me from seeing my greatness. Science has discovered that cells listen and that chemistry is created by consciousness. All of you have free choice, and the innate knows this and is waiting for instructions. The innate knows everything about their past lives, and will do what you say, but that should be said out loud. Innate is not a function of the brain and is not centralized. It is like an innate intelligent body. A field and body-wise wherever the DNA exists, and which, by being attuned to it, keeps it alive. He is the governor of all that they need, and that is connected to the higher self. The body of a material physical nature is the one the brain controls and is beginning to bridge the innate, through intuition, and, of course, it will become the moment each of you will be your own medical insurer. Not only will you know what is happening in your body, but also in your Akashic. Innate is programmed for spiritual survival, is intelligent and knows what each of you needs. The first directive of the innate is to do all that can be done to enable the awakening to happen. It is spiritual survival, and everything is designed around it to propel it forward, in whatever way it is possible to allow an awakening, and for humanity to cross the bridge and move into an ascended planet state. It is the spiritual consciousness, and that is what the innate is, and in this process, when it crosses the bridge with body chemistry and in very different ways, it is responsible for spontaneous remission. How can a disease disappear overnight? How can it be that the body can react and purify itself during one night of something so unbalanced? How can body tissue grow and regenerate at an accelerated rate overnight? I have just given you information of what is happening in hospitals, more and more frequently, and of which there is radiographic evidence. Were they miracles? No. It is the innate, which is the power that each of you possesses. When the innate begins to build a bridge to the physical being, the human being, as you know it, disappears, and the one who occupies his place has a long life and even a body that regenerates itself, with possibilities of having back to limbs amputated or excised. This is how it was designed, and, dear ones, this must have meaning for you. Inato is the second brain in response to acupuncture and other techniques, and everything begins to change. You all get the attributes of your past lived through the innate, the great central sun. He has the power to put and remove things from the cellular structures and knows each one of you very well. So build a bridge between your human consciousness and the innate. You can all become your own doctors. Everything will begin to change, and then you will know that you are not of the earth, but of the great central sun. Innate creates emotion and can change all the cells of their bodies. Karma, which is pulled forward through the veil, is an unfinished business energy. Now that the old paradigm has ended, they will have to reprogram their innatos and then allow it to release them from their karmas. Homeopathy, inborn consciousness. Homeopathy, it is not scientific, it requires a small, designed, remedy for each individual, and what afflicts your biology is designed to hear what this individual is saying. Every homeopathic remedy was designed especially for you and your bodies to follow your instructions. It is a functional system that millions of people use. The innate sees its intention and with the innate consciousness makes it happen. It is part of the new human beings, and in every human being there is a beautiful system that acts on what you offer. It is chemistry at its best and from which their bodies are ready to help. It is in the DNA and is tied with the innate, with its Akashic and higher selves. Innate, always, wants what is good for you. It's a beautiful system of awareness. Slowly, over time, you will begin to feel the shift when you will then know that it works. Restart your body and say these sentences. I release everything that is unfit for the beauty of who I am today. I will lose all the improper things. I release everything that hinders me from advancing. I release whatever limits who I am. I release information that is not magnetic to my body, and today I release any or all of the things in my Akashic records that keep me from feeling my greatness. Scientific experiments show that all cells hear their consciousness. Thanks to Korean, through Lee Carroll, for this insightful information. I leave you all with love and blessings, and may the light illuminate your days and ways until the conclusion of your journeys. This message came through my higher self. In love and light.